Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, we're going to do fried fish with noodles. Absolutely delicious. We've got some lovely veg in there, beautiful fried nuggets of fish. I'm just going to taste one right now. Delicious. Let's go and have a look at the ingredients that we need. So we're going to start by seasoning our fish. So the fish that I'm using is dory fish. It was a frozen dory fish. I defrosted it and then I patted it dry. Then I cut it into quite small pieces. We're going to add to that first. We're going to add some fish sauce, like a tablespoon. Soy sauce, I'm using a dark. You could use light if you want, a tablespoon. And then these four here, teaspoon each. Salt, pepper, garlic powder. And I'm using star anise powder. If you wanted, you could use 5 spice powder. What we're going to do is get all those into the fish, give it a mix, and then after that we're going to flour it. So there's my fish cut into small pieces. We're going to add in the salt, pepper, garlic powder, and the star anise powder, or 5 spice if you wanted. Fish sauce, be careful with fish sauce, it is super strong. Be really careful with it. And then the soy, like a tablespoon of each there. I'm going to just give this a simple mix. Then what we're going to do is get some flour, get it on there, mix it around, and then we're going to fry it off. Okay, so I'm going to add 2 types of flour. I've got a heaped tablespoon of wheat flour, regular all-purpose flour, and corn flour. The corn flour, which is actually this one, is quite a lot finer. I just think the combination of the two works really well. And I've got here 2 teaspoons of baking powder. That just kind of just gives it a little air. Now some people would be adding an egg in here, but I don't think it's necessary. Let me give this a mix, get the flour all over, then when they get to the cooker. Okay, so here we are at the cooker. I've got maybe 3 or 4 centimeters of oil, which I'm getting nice and hot. Let's just grab a piece of fish, see if it's, yeah, it's good, nice and hot like that. I'm probably going to do this in 2 batches, I think. You don't want the fish too close, otherwise it will stick together. By the way, I'm using a sunflower oil, but you could be using something else if you wanted. We're going to fry these on a nice high heat for just about 4 minutes, and then we're going to fetch them out, put them on some kitchen towel or paper towel, and then we can move on and get this together. It's going to be delicious. Okay, so that's just like 4 minutes. We've got some very nice looking crispy fish here. I'm going to get them onto some paper towel or kitchen towel just to get any excess oil from them. This is the first batch. Like I said, I might have to do this in 2 or 3 batches. So let's pop some more in. Now these are beautiful. I mean, you can eat them just like this now if you want. Some nice little kind of fish nuggets. They'd be nice with a nice little kind of bit of wasabi mayonnaise, for example, would be beautiful with them. Okay, let me get on with this, then we can move on. And there you go, so they're beautiful. Got them on some paper there. Now, they only take about 4 minutes because they're actually really small pieces. So they're going to be cooked fine. Let's move on. So we've prepared our fish, that's ready. Now I just want to talk to you about noodles. I'm using these CANTON type noodles. You can use any noodle you want. What you need to do is check the packet because they cook in very different ways. Some of them you just soak in water, some of them you boil. So yeah, check the packet out of what you want to do. I'm using these ones, quite thick, pancit CANTON. So yeah, just thought I'd show you the packet. So CANTON noodles for pancit CANTON. That's what I'm using. So the fish has been done. The noodles are ready. Let's just take a look at this. So we've got onion, bell peppers, mushrooms, green onions, oyster sauce and garlic. Now I'm using these vegetables, but you could, you know, change that, add some green beans or whatever you want to, celery, something like that, that could be good. We're gonna start this off with some oil. We're gonna add some black pepper, not salt because that's very salty, and our fish is very salty indeed because of the fish sauce that we put on it. Right, let's go and get it all together now. So back at the cooker with my wok. Again, I've got some oil in there. I'm using a sunflower oil. If you wanted sesame seed oil, might be nice. We're gonna drop in the onion and the garlic. By the way, all of the amounts are gonna be in the text below for what you need. We're on a high heat, so we're going to remain on a high heat all the way. Keep it moving all the time now. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Just getting a nice little bit of colour onto that garlic, which is beautiful. We're now going to drop in our mushrooms and our bell peppers. Got a few different colours there. Carrots, celery, bean sprouts, anything you like can go in. I'm just using these guys today. Black pepper. And like I said, we're not adding any salt to this because the fish sauce we used on the fish and the oyster sauce is enough. About another 2 to 3 minutes on this high heat. Once again, please keep it moving. So we've retained a nice crunch on the vegetables. We're now going to add in our oyster sauce with some water, not too much. Stay on the maximum heat. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Fantastic. Okay, next up we're going to drop in our noodles. In they go. About 3 or 4 minutes now. Double spoon. Going to work these in, fry them around. The water will evaporate out a little bit. And then we're going to add our fish and we're done. This is so beautiful. You can see the water's gone there. Next up, let's pop our fish in. And again, we've got to work this in for about another 4 minutes to reheat the fish and get some lovely flavours on it. We're pretty much done. I am super happy. Okay, off goes the heat. Nice handful of green onions or spring onions, whatever you call them, scallions even. In they go. One last mix, I'll see you at the table. Okay, and there you go, beautiful. A few more green onions on the top, and that's your lot. Beautiful stuff. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, please. Do give us a thumbs up. That helps us out a lot. Do leave a comment and say hi. We do love to hear from you. Keep well, keep safe. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.